no numbers, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's no gameplay. I don't like it.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today, Freemers, we are back with another Free Realms video. This time around, we're going to be reading the Free Realms comics. We're going to be diving into issue number 4, Spies, otherwise known as The Dark Throne. Now, the reason we are doing this whole series on reading the comic books is because we hit 100 subscribers on the channel, and to celebrate, I wanted to read through these because I have read the comics, the physical ones, because I have them, but I've never read the comics in a video for you guys because, you know, I feel like a lot of people might not know that there are Free Realms comics, and they do exist, and there is actual lore, you know, so I'm not just pulling from nothing when it comes to the stuff I'm currently writing, but yeah. So without a further ado, let's go ahead and dive into issue number 4, Spies, otherwise known as The Dark Throne. Let's do it, man. Let's get it, bro. Let's do it. Yeah, and the art is so good. Number 4. Let's do it. A few weeks ago, I was basically nobody. I could walk down the street without a single person knowing who I was. It was like I was invisible. Every day, my uncle would tell me that I was lucky to have a job sweeping the floors and taking out the trash at his bakery. He'd follow that up by saying that if I worked hard, I might just become a pastry chef one day. Look, there's nothing wrong with being a pastry chef. It's just that, I don't know, I just want to do something exciting with my life. In my book, waking up at 3 in the morning to roll out dough and frost cupcakes doesn't qualify. So, the day I got my half of the reward for finding the Queen's cousin in Briarwood, I quit the bakery. I used most of the coins to upgrade my cart. Everyone thought I was crazy, but I won the SG Tour 400. Now I have enough wealth to buy my uncle's bakery. Heck, I could open up a chain of bakeries if I wanted to. But, it's like I said, I don't want to be a pastry chef. I want to be a hero. And do the art for this is so good, man. Some talented artists worked on this, as well as, like, you know, the art in general of Free Realms is just so good. But The Dark Throne, there's the title card. I think issue number 1 is the only one where they didn't do a title card, but again, I don't remember, but let's go. If you don't stop grandstanding, you're going to be a dead hero. Also, I want to point out something. I don't know why Maya's here, because she just wasn't there with Valerian and Dane. Like, I don't know how, I mean, obviously I didn't write it in, but Dane could have just been like, hey, you want to go on our adventure with me? You want to go on our quest, dude? But I'll bring this up again because there is a point I want to talk about that. But anyway, let's keep going. I knew it was there all along. I just wanted to see if I could trust you with my life, that's all. Yeah, right. Why won't you ever listen to me, Snorg? Oh, the Chugbugs. Why won't you ever listen to me, Snorg? I'm telling you, I heard voices over there. This from the guy who thought that his neighbor's dog was a werewolf in disguise. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? Just wait, you'll see. We need to go. What are you talking about? We came here to find Darkthorn's castle. If those are Chugwug soldiers, they can take us right to it. What the? Not if they think we're spies. Now get down here. If this is another one of your wild goose chases, Gorg, I'm gonna see to it that Captain Chugwug has you scrubbing the pot and pan for a month. Look over there. See, I told you. I wonder who killed all these spiders. Not that I mind or anything. Spiders give me the creeps, but still. Soldiers from Sanctuary, that's who. But they never make it to this part of the forest. A scout team could have. I bet they were sent to scope out Briarwood Castle. I can still smell their stench. Really, all I can smell is spider guts. What's this? Geez, Norg, it kind of looks like a hammer. Maybe they just wanted to build a cabin, or... Would you stop being such a nitwit? We're on the brink of war, and this hammer was meant to pound heads, not nails. And people don't just leave hammers like this lying around. Someone could stub a toe. Why don't you head back to camp and report on what we found? I need to finish my patrol. But Captain Chugwug said that we aren't supposed to go on patrol by ourselves. Look, I know what the captain said. Just trust me, will you? All right, Snorg, I warned you. Yeah, now get going. Something isn't right. What do you mean? They're going away, aren't they? The little one is up to something. I don't like it. Stay here. But I hate it when she does that. I got you. Oof. Thud. You might as well come out from your hiding spot, human. I know that you lost your weapon, not that it would matter. Chugwags don't curl up and die like spiders. Come now, boy. You aren't that stupid, are you? Didn't your mother teach you that it isn't very nice to call people stupid? Besides, I prefer the word heroic, but whatever. You know, I didn't think that you'd be able to move that fast. Hey, watch it. I just had this shirt laundered. That shall be the least of your worries, spy. You wouldn't say that if you saw how much I paid for this shirt. Then again, compared to your breath, maybe the shirt isn't such a big deal. Have you ever thought about flossing? You know that I was just kidding about your breath, right? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it smells minty fresh. Now your feet, that's a different story. Did you know that I could snap your neck by pinching my fingers together? I don't think that Captain Chagug would appreciate that. I don't mean to be a name dropper or anything, but he's kind of a close personal friend of mine. In fact, just the other day, we were talking about getting our families together over the holidays. Is that so? I didn't think the captain fraternized with spies. Fraternized? What the heck are you talking about? In fact, I don't even know what that means. Besides, I thought that Chugwads were supposed to be, you know, stupid. You said it, not me. Some of us managed to make it past first grade, spy. Why do you keep calling me a spy? I'll have you know that the Queen sent me here on official business, and I'm not going to say another word until I see Captain Chagug. Good. And did you know that you have a boil on your neck the size of a watermelon? I have a great night cream for stuff like that. You're also going to want to do something about that hair growing out of your ears. I doubt anyone makes tweezers big enough, but you could probably use a hedge trimmer. Oh, and that reminds me, if you want to stop talking, I'm going to reach around and pull your tongue out of your mouth. Besides, I thought you were going to say another word until you saw the captain. You haven't stopped talking since you made that ridiculous sweat. Sorry, I didn't realize that I was still talking. It's just that we seem to be making a real connection, you know, like a bromance or something. My best friend moved away last year, and enough. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Where is the captain? That way, sir. Look, Captain, it's Storgy. I told you not to call me that. Sorry, it's just that when you didn't come back right away, I thought something terrible happened to you. I assume you have a good excuse for finishing your patrol alone and disobeying a direct command, Snog. Actually, I have two good excuses. Captain Chagug, it's me, Dane. Will you tell this oaf to let us go? Wait. This babbling Warren says that two of you go way back, and in fact, he says that you plan on spending the holidays together. I told him that you wouldn't be very happy when you saw how he's treated us, but he wouldn't listen to me. Is that so? I guess that depends on whether or not my nephew Junior eats all the turkey before I get there. You can't be serious. I hate saying that I told you so, but why didn't you tell me that Junior was on your pit crew? I didn't know the two of you were related. He never mentioned anything about it. It doesn't surprise me. He was never much for the military. I suppose he takes after my sister that way. She wouldn't so much as swat a mosquito when we were kids. That definitely sounds like Junior. So what brings you back to Briarwood? I was kind of hoping that we could talk about that in private. You heard the man, now skedaddle. But you heard me, Snork, and leave the girl. Yes, sir. Is she okay? I'm fine. I apologize for Snorg's rough treatment, but we've caught more than a dozen of the Queen's spies skulking around in Briarwood. If the intelligence we have gathered is correct, we expect her army to attack at any moment. Maybe not. What do you mean? The Queen is sick. In fact, she might not make it through the night. I saw... This sounds like a trick to me. I saw her with my own eyes. Queen Valerian barely had enough strength to stand up, and she was coughing up blood. Is that the truth, Maya? Okay, maybe I made up the part about the blood, but she didn't look good. It seems strange that you would tell me this given the current climate between Sanctuary and Briarwood. That's the thing. We were sent here to get the context from the box that you gave us. Whatever was inside is supposed to be able to save the Queen, and it's missing. So that's Briarwood Castle. It's incredible. Few outside of Darkthorn's most trusted servants have seen her palace. Lucky us. Now, can you take us to her throne room so we can get this over with? This is Gloompetal, Darkthorn's handmaiden and trusted advisor. She'll give you all the ins and outs on how to behave once you're inside the throne room. Oh, lucky us. Wait, who's saying this? I see. Don't mind her. Maya got hit on the head a few hours ago. Then again, she isn't exactly a ray of sunshine if you know what I mean. By the way, my name is Dane. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We haven't got much time, so let's get down to business. Yeah, see, Dane is the same character throughout this entire thing. It's just gonna keep showing every time we bring it up, but yeah. Thank you, Captain. Now, the first thing you must remember is that you must never look Darkthorn directly in the eye. She despises visitors, not that I can blame her. We have uncovered more plots to take her life than you would care to know. Gotcha. No looking Darkthorn in the eye. And whatever happens, do not make any sudden moves. Her guards tend to chop first and ask questions later. No problem. I'm not a big fan of the chopping thing, especially when I'm on the receiving end. And then there's the item, which, Cloak of Shadows. It kind of a rant. I don't know how it relates to this, but I think Dark Throne being the title of this is like, maybe that's why, but yeah, you get two things. You get Cloak of Shadows is the main one you get from this comic, but if you have redeemed all 4 of these comics, you'll also get an additional piece that matches with this, which is really cool. I like that. Let's keep going. Is that all? There's one more thing, and that is, I'll need your weapons. Come on, Maya. If they wanted to, we could have been a part of a Chugwug stew tonight. What's the big deal? Fine. But if I see even one scratch, I'm coming after you. Fair enough. Your weapons will be right here waiting for you. In fact, I'll guard them myself. Aren't you coming in with us? I'm afraid I'm not allowed inside unless I've been summoned. That's lame. If you will follow me. And now this is what I call living like a rock star. Where's the hot tub? Will you please be quiet? What, can't you see yourself sitting up there with a bunch of girls feeding you grapes and fanning you? Dane's character needs work, dude. And that's what I did in Realm War. I'm continuing the lore from the comics and also continuing with my own lore, and it's like, man, Dane, you got issues, bud. All right, let's keep going. Do you really want me to answer that? Your Majesty, rise, Gloompetal. I would like to introduce the Queen's messengers. I prefer the term sidekick. Excuse me, Your Majesty, this is his sidekick, Maya. I am going to kill you. Welcome, honored guests. It is my understanding that you bring news from Sanctuary. Yes. Yes, Majesty, the queen is dying, and... No, not Valerian. My sister is all that I have left in this dark world. To be continued. And we will continue reading through the comics in the next video. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.